Individuals become more attuned to subtle signals and insights. When the mind is clear and focused, it may become more receptive to these intuitive messages, which could be signals coming from the larger interconnected network of reality. It's as if we're fine-tuning our own quantum antenna to pick up the signals from the universe. This kind of awareness requires practice, patience, and an open mind, but it can lead to remarkable experiences of insight and understanding. Moreover, if we accept the premise that we are all interconnected at some level, this has profound ethical implications. What would it mean if we truly understood that we are all entangled, not just in terms of physical particles, but on a consciousness level? Could this change how we relate to one another, to the planet, and to the challenges we face globally? If we truly believed that we were all part of a larger interconnected web of consciousness, it might lead to greater empathy, understanding, and a deeper sense of responsibility for one another. The future of inner knowing is an exciting frontier, one that could revolutionize the way we understand ourselves and the world around us. If we begin to explore the possibility that our intuition is entangled with the universe through quantum principles, we could unlock new dimensions of understanding and self-awareness. This exploration isn't just for scientists and researchers. Each of us has the potential to tap into this deeper level of consciousness, to begin exploring our own intuitive experiences, and to track how they align with the world around us. There are already scientists investigating the links between consciousness and quantum physics. Researchers are looking into how quantum entanglement might play a role in brain processes, and whether quantum coherence could explain some of the more mysterious aspects of consciousness. While we are still in the early stages of understanding how these two realms, quantum physics and consciousness, are related, the possibilities are truly exciting. If you choose to embrace the idea that your intuition is more than just a feeling, but a quantum-entangled connection to the universe, it could change the way you perceive yourself in the world. It could lead to a deeper understanding of your place in the cosmos and your connection to everything around you. The more we learn, the more we realize how little we truly know. Yet, in that mystery lies an incredible opportunity for growth, insight, and transformation. It's a call to curiosity and exploration, inviting each of us to explore the unseen threads that weave us all together. Let's now dive into the possibility of intuition as a quantum superpower. If we entertain the idea that intuition is more than just a random mental process, but a direct connection to a larger quantum field, we start to see it not as a random gut feeling, but as an extraordinary tool that taps into a deeper, universal intelligence. What if intuition wasn't just a product of our brain's unconscious processing, but a direct reflection of the interconnectedness between our minds and the quantum universe? In this scenario, intuition could be thought of as a form of knowledge transfer, where you, as an individual, are picking up information from a cosmic network, an informational field that exists beyond the confines of time, space, and traditional sensory perception. If we take quantum entanglement seriously, it's not hard to imagine how our own intuitive processes could tap into this vast and ever-present web of information. As entangled particles can communicate instantaneously across vast distances, could our consciousness be similarly connected to distant events, places, or even people? Could the subtle gut feelings we experience be a reflection of this quantum web in which our thoughts, actions, and experiences are all connected on a deeper, unseen level? It would mean that our intuition is not merely a reflection of our past experiences or environmental cues, but could be an interaction with something far grander, an ancient and universal knowledge field. It's not that intuition happens randomly or is simply based on past experiences. The deeper quantum connection would imply that our intuitions, in some cases, might be pulling from information we didn't consciously know, but were always connected to. This connection would mean that when you have an intuitive hunch, you're not just making an educated guess based on your experiences or feelings, but you could be tapping into a universal data stream, accessing knowledge that isn't necessarily localized to your current experience. This concept pushes the idea of intuition beyond personal experience and into the realm of a cosmic superpower, a tool we all inherently have but may not yet fully understand or utilize. As we explore the possibility of intuition being a quantum superpower, it becomes essential to consider how we can tap into this ability. One of the most powerful tools to enhance and cultivate intuition is through practices like meditation and mindfulness. These practices are designed to quiet the noise of the conscious mind, allowing individuals to tune in to subtler signals that they would otherwise overlook. But what if these practices are more than just ways to relax the mind? What if they are methods to enhance your connection to the quantum field, the larger universal field of information from which your intuition draws? Meditation and mindfulness both involve entering a state of heightened awareness, a state where one is deeply present in the moment without distractions from the past or future. This heightened state of awareness could very well be the key to accessing the quantum realm. In quantum mechanics, there is a principle called wave-particle duality. This principle suggests that particles exist as both waves and particles depending on how they are observed. The act of observing collapses the wave function, turning the wave of possibilities into a definite outcome. Now, could your conscious awareness, through meditation or mindfulness, be a form of observation that collapses the quantum possibilities into tangible experiences? Could this type of mental clarity allow your intuition to pull from the quantum field of interconnected information, bypassing traditional sensory limitations? In this context, practices like meditation and mindfulness are not merely relaxation techniques but are potentially tools to sharpen your intuitive senses, much like tuning a radio to a particular frequency. The clearer your mental state, the more attuned you may become to this universal information stream, allowing you to experience moments of insight, hunches, or intuitive knowing that are not based on logic or sensory data, but on a deeper quantum connection to reality itself. Now that we've established the potential for intuition to be a quantum superpower, it's essential to consider the ethical implications of such a profound connection to the universe. If our minds are indeed entangled with the greater fabric of reality, if our intuitive senses are tuned into a universal field, what responsibility do we hold? How might this shift our understanding of empathy, cooperation, and our relationship with the world around us if we accept the premise that we are all interconnected, not just through physical particles but through consciousness? The way we interact with others could undergo a radical transformation. Intuition, when viewed through a quantum lens, could be more than just an individual gift. It could be a shared experience. If our intuition is part of a greater cosmic network, the decisions we make might affect not only ourselves but the collective. What would it mean for global challenges like climate change, poverty, or political unrest if we could collectively tap into this universal consciousness? How might our sense of responsibility shift if we truly understood that our actions ripple out across the fabric of reality, influencing others in ways we cannot always see? Keeping an intuition journal is a simple yet effective tool. By tracking your intuitive feelings and experiences, you can begin to see how often they align with actual events or decisions. Over time, this practice will help you develop a deeper trust in your intuitive abilities, allowing you to access this quantum superpower with greater confidence. The more you pay attention to your inner knowing, the clearer and more precise it may become. Another key practice is cultivating mental clarity through meditation or mindfulness exercises. These techniques not only help quiet the mind but also create the conditions necessary for intuitive insights to surface. By reducing mental noise, you allow your subconscious to draw from the broader informational field where your intuition operates. As you become more skilled at entering a state of calm awareness, your connection to this quantum field may become stronger, and your intuition may begin to guide you more effectively. The future of intuition, when viewed through the lens of quantum entanglement, is incredibly exciting. As we continue to explore the boundaries of consciousness and quantum physics, we might come to realize that intuition is not merely an individual experience, but a shared gateway to a greater understanding of the universe. With advancements in neuroscience, quantum mechanics, and consciousness studies, we are slowly beginning to understand the profound connection between our minds and the cosmos. In the years to come, we may see breakthroughs that illuminate the role of quantum entanglement in human consciousness, providing a scientific framework for understanding intuition as a form of communication with the larger universe. Researchers are already beginning to probe these connections, and we are only scratching the surface of what could be one of the most transformative discoveries in human history. As more people open themselves to the possibility of quantum intuition, we might collectively tap into a well of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that transcends our individual experiences and connects us to the larger cosmic tapestry. By embracing this idea, we could fundamentally shift the way we perceive ourselves, the world around us, and our place in the grand scheme of existence. Our intuition, once viewed as a mysterious and often unexplainable phenomenon, might one day be understood as an essential tool in navigating a universe that is far more interconnected and conscious than we have ever imagined. The future is full of infinite possibilities, and the exploration of intuition as a quantum force could lead us to a new frontier in both science and consciousness itself.